Well, joining us now from Nasrec, south of Johannesburg, literally just across the road from Soweto, is Aldrin Sampear. Aldrin, thanks for joining us. It's been one of those days where a lot is happening, but we don't know quite what.
Well, certainly it's one of those days. We've been waiting forever now for the outcome of that steering committee meeting that has been taking place since the early hours of the morning. Once it came through that there were about 63 or 68 votes that have not been counted as part of the votes that led to the announcement of the top 6 officials. Plenary is about to start any moment from now, and when they go into plenary, there could be this announcement from the steering committee.
And it is, of course, going to be a closed session at plenary, but we do understand that the issue of the 63 or 68 ballots has not yet been resolved. It isn't a matter that would be brought before plenary as well.
Well, we have to wait and see how these things will unfold. And as you've indicated earlier on, that we've heard as well from the ANC Women's League, the ANC Women's League saying that they feel that they have been betrayed by the men, not only the men of the ANC who voted, but also the men that they were campaigning for, like the likes of Didi Mabuza as well as Ace Magashule.
Well, absolutely. And the Women's League, of course, have a lot to answer for, Aldrin, because, you know, there have been very disparaging remarks. If you were in that session, you would have heard the very tough questions that were put to the Women's League contingent, and they really struggled to answer those questions about their role in women's emancipation.
Actually, I spoke to Togo Kasa, who is also part of the ANC Women's League, and she spoke about the issue around the chairpersons, because as it stands at the moment, if the votes are accepted, if the outcomes are accepted, that would mean that 2 provinces will not have chairpersons. That is the Free State Ace Magashule, who's the Secretary General of the party, as well as Didi Mabuza, who's the chairperson of the ANC in Mpumalanga, who is now the Deputy President of the ANC. 2 provinces, 2 vacancies. Will they be pushing for a woman to become chairperson in both those provinces? And she said certainly that is something that they would want to do.
Well, you know, they need to walk the talk at this stage because they haven't really done anything tangible to push for those positions. And I watched that interview that you did, and I thought very pertinent question you put to her about being duped by the male candidates in this race. And it would seem as though that is exactly what happened, Aldrin.
Let's speak quickly about the organizational report as well as the strategy and tactics document. Those are some of the documents that have been discussed in the commissions. One of the crucial issues around organizational renewal is the reform of the elections and how the ANC elects. And the Veterans League is pushing for something new. They say that the constituencies must have a louder voice when it comes to who must become the president of the ANC. They're also endorsing a decision that was taken by the Eastern Cape, a proposal that every member of the ANC must cast a ballot.
But of course, constitutional amendments, you know, that boat has basically sailed. So it's going to have to be done at another stage, of course. And that will come under discussion as well. And they're going into sector commissions when plenary resumes as well, Aldrin.
Well, yes, well, that's it that we have for now. About 6:30, we'll bring you more guests as well as analysis on what has been happening throughout the day. And then 7 o'clock, that important interview that Peter Ndoro actually did with the then Deputy President of the ANC. It is Cyril Ramaphosa.
And can't wait for that. It promises to be exciting. And of course, we'll be right here. It's beautiful sunset at Nasrec, but it's back to the studio.
Thank you very much indeed, Aldrin Sampear and Sakina Kamwendo, who will be bringing us more from Nasrec about today's outcomes, but one important decision that's being made, and we hope to get some feedback from about 6 o'clock, Francis.